Starting. Oh, yep, we're live now.
All
Hi,
right.
everyone. Hi, I'm Nika Wagner at Entertainment Weekly, and we are hanging out with Dule and James of Psych.
What?
I know. And guess what? They're here because they're gonna talk about Psych, the musical.
So you give me a little treat.
Right. It's very pleasant.
Yes.
Right?
That was Kurt Smith singing right there. If you didn't realize it.
I kept on, I brought this home last night, and I kept on opening it on the subway just to,
Because it pleased you.
people. Yeah. So why a musical?
And the people who were on the subway must have really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. So why a musical? How did that come about?
Well, I think it had at least been in the works in our creator's head for probably 7 years.
Okay.
He wanted to do it from.
So he's been writing the songs.
He's been thinking about it for a
years
long
and-
time. He's not just a funny giant. He's also a musician and a songwriter.
Okay.
I think from the pilot, when he found out that I and I could fake carry a tune, he started thinking about someday putting it all together and sing.
When you're that high up, it gets lonely up there.
It does.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to just think about things on your own.
The air gets thinner,
It gets thin up there, and you're by yourself way up there and looking down on everybody.
but you can kick balls much farther.
How is it different taping like a musical versus your regular episode? Is there a difference, or did you record the songs in a studio, or?
We did.
Yeah, we went to a studio. We flew down to LA,
Yeah, we did.
and we knocked out the songs in the studio, and then sing it to playback. When we actually filmed it, that was different because we don't normally do that in each episode.
Because we were doing top flight, sort of Tony award-winning level dancing. At least I was.
Oh yeah, come on.
And having to
If that was on stage, he would be a Tony winner right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
They would have actually made a special Tony Awards for right now, just to give Roday a Tony.
Would you want to bring this to the Broadway stage?
Steve would.
I can tell you Steve certainly would. I think that's the last chapter in his dream.
And Gus will be played by Deion Richmond.
So not you yourself.
Say it again?
You wouldn't want to be on Broadway again?
Well, I'm on Broadway now, so
Exactly.
I love Broadway stage, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would be on Broadway anytime.
I feel like you don't even have to ever seen any episodes, and if you watch this in the first 5 minutes, the song kind of tells you what the show is all about. Was that maybe a way to get people to watch it who haven't seen Psych before, or?
I think it was kind of a happy accident because it was actually originally made to be part of our 7th season, and then ultimately they decided to air it as a special holiday standalone thing.
Okay.
But you're right, the way that first song is written kind of helps you get into it regardless of whether you know what's happening.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is a hangout.
That's the most interesting answer to the question about it.
And
I was blown away.
we're hanging out with some fans.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. We
I know that one right there.
Oh, yeah, Jenna.
What's happening, Jenna?
Hey, Dule.
At Jay Bento in the house.
And then we have Nicole.
Hi.
Nicole.
How's it going?
Anika. She's in Netherlands.
Hi,
Wow.
Hello, Anika.
Hello, Anika.
all the way from Europe.
Wow.
All right.
Very impressive.
And Alyssa. And she's at school, I believe, in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh? Hello, Alyssa.
Hello.
Which school are you at?
Pitt. University of Pittsburgh.
Cool.
Go Panthers.
Is it
Yes.
Panthers?
Yep. Hail the Pitt.
Is there something in the back you see and you realize it's Panthers now? I know.
Yeah, that would have
There's
been
a pillow pet.
a very Sean-esque thing for him to do.
I've got dirty.
James, I have my dog behind me.
That's what I see. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
That's Ellie.
Nobody puts Alyssa in a
It
corner.
says that quote on there.
Nobody puts Alyssa in the corner.
All right, Alyssa, do you have a question?
I like your snow.
Sorry, what?
I like the snowman. Over your left shoulder, the snowman.
Oh. It's a Christmas gift.
It's a decorative.
since you shot the episode in such a short amount of time for like a 2-hour event, was there anything that had to be cut out of like the episode that you would have liked to have stayed in? Or is there anything that you didn't get to do in the musical that you would have liked to do?
I mean, for myself, I mean, I would have enjoyed to do a larger tap number, you know, because I'm a tap dancer, and if it's a musical. But I understood, I mean, we were knocking out a 2-hour movie in the same amount of time that it takes us to do a normal 2-hour, like 2 episodes. So I understand why we didn't do it. But it would have been nice to be able to have a bigger tap number in the musical episode.
Okay.
And I really want to see James Roday do some more pirouettes too. But
Well, there was a contemporary routine that
yes,
that didn't make the cut. It was sort of.
I'm a dancer, so I would have liked to see more dancing too.
Yeah.
How did you learn the dancing? Did you take like a lot of classes? Was there a choreographer that?
Well, Dule trained for a long time.
Yeah.
My gifts are, I think, more natural.
Oh.
I don't know if that's really a compliment to me or not. I don't know what that is.
You mean he's got a lot of practice?
Right, he's got a lot of formal training.
Yes.
Where
Well, you were just.
I just have a lot of raw ability.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not saying that there's no room to be sculpted, molded a little bit, but I'm starting from a pretty rich place, is all I'm saying.
I could see that. Okay, Anika, do you have a question?
Yeah, Nika, give it to us, Netherlands style.
Well, I have 3 questions, but I'll start with the first one. You've made many references about Judd Nelson and his nostrils, but he's been on Psych after the references, and I was wondering, did he know about the references that you've made on him?
I'll be completely honest. I don't know what Judd knows.
I don't think Judd knows what.
Judd was a fun cat, man. We had a lot of fun with him, and he's crazy. He came up and was Judd. I don't know if he'd ever seen our show. I don't know if he remembers doing our show, but we certainly had a good time with him, and he was a good sport about everything. He did insist on having the mustache.
Really? It was his choice.
Yes, he felt very strongly that his character should have the stash.
He came and judded it out.
Yeah, he did.
That's my new phraseology. I'm gonna start using that word. I'm judding it out right now.
Judded it
New
right
hashtag,
out.
new
That's
hashtag.
hashtag judding it out.
It's funny that you mentioned Judd Nelson, because that makes me think of movies that Judd was in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
like in that whole.
yeah, so
What
like
were those popular films?
yeah, he was in Blue City, which is a personal favorite of mine.
Mhm.
And holy what?
What are you doing here?
What is this?
What are you
What
doing
is
here?
going on?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You guys,
How did that just happen?
look who's
How
here!
did that just happen?
Oh my
It's
gosh! That's crazy!
Awesome.
Blue City and Magic Fairy Dust happens.
And Allie
Just like
appears.
that. You asked about Judd, and look what happens.
That's right. I heard
Wow.
the calling.
That's what we call judding it out.
Faith. Faith.
Hi, ladies. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Internet is magic.
No,
That was
I
a
got
magic
the call.
question, Anika.
Magic question.
What's going to happen?
perfect, Anika.
You mentioned Judd.
That's right. Okay, let's see what the next question brings. Jenna?
Hi.
Joe in the house.
Bring it.
All right. Well, I know Dule obviously is very good at tapping, and Roday, you had to do some dancing for the musical. So my question is, if you could learn a new style of dance that you don't already know, what would you pick?
Me? Well,
Both. All 3 of you.
I really want to learn how to salsa dance. I really do.
Wow.
But it's hard because with salsa, the man has to lead.
Yes.
So it's hard to really learn unless you are really taught what to do. And I haven't had the time to really focus in on that. But I will soon.
Yeah. I'm
I'm sure there's good like salsa clubs in New York City where you could go.
Me and Allie going salsa dancing.
Yeah.
We're all right now.
Did not happen. Did not.
I don't know. I feel like I would have to start with something really basic that qualifies as dance, period, before I started getting specific with different styles and disciplines. What I do in the musical It's very kind to call it dance, actually. I move my appendages in a way that suggests the loose concept of dance. But I think I would just need to start with some basic move things at the same time classes.
Well, that's the real challenge you have, though. That's that goal.
The good news is, my skill set is pretty wide, and my toolbox is pretty deep.
Yes.
And also the good thing is that when you film something, you get to do several takes. So,
Yeah.
Are you telling us he had a lot of takes?
You might know, actually. We didn't actually, we actually didn't.
Yeah. What you see is what you got.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I delivered.
I'm
Allie,
very excited.
what kind of dance would you like to do?
I do the yang dance.
Yeah,
It's just basically like,
got a home base.
that's it. That's what yang does.
We're going to call that the yang.
Stays right in there.
Right in the yang.
Just music starts and everything gets really exciting for yang. That's the key.
Okay, well, let's see. We have another participant whose name is Nicole.
Nicole,
Hi, Nicole.
Hello, what's up?
get in on this.
Hi, Nicole.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Where you from, Nicole? Where you at right now?
I'm in Boston.
Okay. What school?
Yep. I'm sorry?
What school?
Right now I am in no school.
I thought that was your dorm room right there. My bad. I didn't know that.
Studio apartment.
Oh,
I
that's
keep
what
it,
I'm talking. I live in a
keep
studio
it
apartment
young.
too. Here in New York, I live in a studio apartment too.
Really?
That's how we do it. Studios rule the world.
It is. But it may as well be a dorm room. But that's all right. So I have two questions. One, if you were in a dance-off with each other, all three of you, what would your key moves be and who would win? You can think about that.
I would do the worm.
Ooh.
The worm. You know, the one on the floor like that?
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you.
Oh,
How you
Which
how,
one is going to
how
do
you
the
gonna
crab?
The elephant. That's my patented move. It's
All right.
It always has been.
Okay.
It's kind of like the worm, but standing up profile.
For the trunk.
Yeah.
I do the yang dance.
Alex,
That's it. That's all you get.
No animal references there.
It's a jazz hands and that's
it's all right here.
So, also, have either or any of you ever had an encounter with a turtle or a tortoise? And if not, would you like to?
Or a tortoise.
Well, the second part of that question is very easy. Yes, of course I would like to have an encounter.
Okay.
The bigger, the better.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's coming up
What's coming
now?
up?
I'm scared.
So this is your biggest reptilian fan.
Wow.
She's got her psycho hat on, and she's really ready for the musical.
What
Say
is
hi, Zoya. This is Zoya Pants.
Zoya
Pants.
Yeah.
What's happening, Zoya Pants?
Happy holidays,
Oh my
man.
gosh, she's really, really cute.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
she says hey. And we watched the show together, and she wants you to know she stayed up for all of the episodes of the Psych Sleepover.
That's what I'm talking about.
Zoya Pants.
Yeah.
Great.
She's adorable.
She says thank you.
Aw.
Thanks for introducing her.
Yeah.
Anytime. She's
So,
very, very
We
excited.
have, since this is like a Google Hangout, there's some Q&As coming in from like people just watching live online,
Awesome people.
and awesome people like Dan Knight.
Didn't I?
What's happening?
Can there be an old Psych version of Celebrity Poker? I saw Dule on that years ago, and he made that show very entertaining.
That would be a fun thing to do because we all do like to play poker.
Is that what you guys do on the set?
We not really on set, but we would do
No.
poker nights sometimes up there. Myself, Roday, Maggie, Tim Amundsen, and kind of take each other's money.
Sage Brocklebank.
Sage
usually
Brocklebank,
wins?
yes, a
Who
serious
usually
poker
wins?
player. Sage Brocklebank.
Yeah, he's a champion.
Yeah. But I think if Celebrity Poker was still on the air, then we probably would do one. You know, because Josh Molina, who was part of the Psych family, that was his show. So
It all comes
everybody should start tweeting Josh Molina and asking to do
Oh,
a special Celebrity Poker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then also tell Josh Molina to suck it.
Yeah.
At Josh Molina.
Tell him how handsome.
starting a Twitter war with
Yeah.
him. You know how he is on Twitter.
Another Twitter war.
It's been ongoing.
Okay, and then Abigail Hassinger, maybe? Out of all the seasons, who has been your favorite guest star to work with?
I just saw that. He has to say that because I'm sitting right here.
Not true. Not true.
Has to say it.
I love me some Ali Sheedy, and I love me some Jimmy Simpson.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And those
yes.
two go together.
We are a weird team.
Yeah.
I love him too.
Can't have one without the other.
That's right. I don't know that if we could really consider Ali and Jimmy guest stars anymore, though.
It's true.
They're really kind of a part of the Psych family.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool.
I mean, I don't really like to. I always like to say the next one. That's what my favorite one is.
Because it's such a clever thing to say.
Who would
is,
you
one
want
clever.
the next
It's good
one
because
to
it's
be?
so smart.
Yeah. Who would I want the next one to be?
Mhm.
Martin Sheen.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Martin Sheen, yeah.
Wow.
You can get Martin on.
That's pretty good.
Well,
Yang is the best character ever.
Yeah.
So
Yang is the greatest.
Yang is the best ever.
Top to
I
top.
love Yang.
Top to
Yeah.
top, yeah.
Yes.
That's the Yang Gang.
It's like Charlie Brown, except it's the Yang.
This is what I would like you all to do. I would
Yang
like
and
you all
Mary.
to tweet videos to @AliSheedy1
Oh Lord.
and me and Roday with the Yang dance.
There you go.
Oh,
Let's see some Yang
awesome.
dance videos.
Ali just
Just
joined
put it
Twitter,
as
everybody.
yes. Just join Twitter.
It's all
AliSheedy1.
here. It's just
Yes.
it's right here. There's a home base, and you don't have to leave it. It's just right here.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'll be
Idiot
retweeting
savant
those.
dance.
If you tweet me today,
Yeah,
I'll be
and EW
retweeting
will
the Ali
retweet
Sheedy.
them too.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
the Yang dance.
Oh dear, here we go. Here we go.
It's not a national phenomenon.
Yes.
Speaking of Twitter, so there's some questions coming in on Twitter as well.
Nice.
We're all over. We're all
Oh, wow.
over the place. And if you use the hashtag EWTalksTV, okay, here's a question from Kelsey. I am Kelsey X.
Okay.
How would you guys sum up the musical in only one word?
Pineapple. Pineapple.
I'm gonna say spectacular.
Can I just say something about the musical?
Yeah, Anika, go. Oh,
Supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious.
Oh,
I have a friend called Kate, and she came up with new cycle as instead of musical. New
Psycho.
Psych. Hey.
yeah,
So thought I just wanted to bring it in.
yeah.
Well done.
Credits to Kate.
SYCHAL. You cycle.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Good.
Cycle.
Cool.
I like it.
Very clever.
Anika,
Very clever.
did you want to ask another question?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we all know that Dule Hill is a big fan of Michael Jackson, and James is a big fan of Tears for Fears. I was just wondering what your favorite songs are of them.
Can you feel it? By the Jacksons, actually. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Dum 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 dum. Okay.
He was going back and forth. He was Michael at some points. He was Jackie a couple times. Randy was
Tito.
He was
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Jermaine.
The funny thing, that's one of my
Talent.
favorite songs, Jackson songs. I don't really know the words of besides "Can You Feel It."
You don't need to. You don't need
Because you're really feeling it.
yeah.
Okay.
You just have to shout Shimone.
Oh yeah. And that brings it home.
You see what I'm saying?
Brings it home. Oh wow. You know, I love I love Tears for Fears' very first album, The Hurting, a lot. It's like the one that, you know, people probably talk about the least, but it's got some really good tracks on there. So if you're a casual Tears for Fears fan and you know them and love them for, you know, Shout and Everybody Wants to Rule the World and Sowing the Seeds of Love, I would highly recommend going back and checking out their first album because it's really good. Yeah. They were young and just disillusioned and angry with everyone. Made some good music.
Thank you.
Okay, Jenna.
Yep. Actually, I kind of want. You brought up Martin Sheen, Dule.
Mhm.
How come you never had Martin Sheen get Emilio Estevez on the show?
Well, because you know, hey, Emilio is Emilio.
He's the only holdout.
I know it's not an easy task.
He's a hard man to track down.
Slippery, man.
He is a hard man to track down.
We did almost get Emilio to come direct an episode, but he was busy getting ready to shoot another film or getting ready to prep a film. But
See, I would count that.
We came at it from every angle that you could.
Mm-hmm.
We left no stone unturned.
Okay.
Got a mystery. Can't find him. He's hanging out in his vineyard or he's shooting something somewhere. I don't know. No one can find him.
Well, I'm happy you got Anthony Michael Hall on, because he was the other holdout. I wanted a bit. Although you guys did do a promo with him when he was still in the dead zone, so
That's right.
That's true.
there was kind of a crossover, sort of.
He came and he knocked it out though. I mean,
Oh yeah, Michael was great.
and he's in
Yeah.
season 8 too, I believe.
He is.
Yeah.
You get a little more. You get a little more,
Yeah.
Michael Hall.
He really knocked it
Yeah.
out.
He's a bonus.
I met him at Dragon Con, and I told him you guys wanted him, and then 2 weeks later, he was going to be on it, so...
Clearly, it was you.
Yeah.
At Jay Vento.
He had no idea, so then he knew, and then you guys contacted
Talk about
him.
Judd Nelson. Ali Sheedy shows up.
That's right.
And Anthony Michael Hall at Dragon Con.
He shows
He
up.
shows up on Psych.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got buried that time.
The at Jay Vento effect.
Here's another question from online, from Connor. Dule, what's your favorite fake name that James gave you when he introduced you?
I always say that I like Gus Silly Pants Jackson because that was the first one that he did, and that really was off the top of the dome, and it threw me. After we finished that take, I was like, "What did you call me?" And that started the whole life of.
So that
Gus
wasn't even
Howard.
in the script.
No.
It was just
It was
brilliance.
Just Roday being Roday.
Well, it was right off the top of the dome.
Yes,
the dome.
The dome. I mean, see, so it's so rich inside there. You know what I mean? It's like his dancing skills.
Yeah, it's compelling.
Yeah.
Are you doing? Is Jamaican Inspector still on? Am I
Yes.
not supposed to? It
No,
is?
it's on.
Oh, he's got a serious song in this. That's really really funny.
Yes, Gus does.
Dule,
right.
yes, Gus has a big solo song, and it's great.
It's a special little treat. You
Yeah.
have to make sure you stay
All the way to the
all the
end.
way to the
Till
end.
the end.
Yeah.
And I kind of do like a little yang dance too. There's a little bit of yang going on.
Yeah, you do a little bit. That's right. Maybe I got it from that.
Okay, does anyone else have a burning
It
question?
needs to be burning.
It needs to be burning because we have to wrap up soon.
James, I have a question.
That's mine.
It's
I'm James.
Paul has a question? Yep.
When are we gonna find out more about Gravy?
Oh, that's a good question.
question.
That's fair. I can give you the first official update, which is that it's finished.
Yes.
As of about a week and a half ago.
Congrats.
It's all. Thank you. It's finished. It's locked. It's loaded. And now we start the laborious process of trying to see if anyone cares.
I care.
Thank you.
I care too.
Yeah. No, you guys are great, and I've gotten a lot of questions on Twitter and stuff about Gravy, and we're submitting to festivals. We'll get a website going, and we'll come up with Gravy's own Twitter handle, and we'll start putting out updates and fun things, and we'll start dropping stuff your way.
I can't wait for you
soon.
all to see. Hilarious. It is hilariously wrong.
Very excited.
Yeah, look for stuff soon. I'll start dropping stuff out there for you guys.
Twitter. You have a lot of dog photos on your Twitter account. When you just look at it, how did
I
that
do.
come about?
Well, I'm a big softie for all animals really, but for the pups
turtles, too.
especially. I love the turtles. And when I got onto Twitter, I had no idea what to do. I was
Right.
I was a holdout first of all, so I felt like I was way behind the curve, and I didn't know how to tweet or what I should say. And so I came up with this idea of letting everybody send pictures of their dogs on Mondays, which became birds and rabbits and anything that they wanted. And we call it Mastiff Monday because I have a Mastiff, and I usually lead with a picture of him doing something fun.
silly or fun, yeah.
And then we give it themes sometimes. And then everybody gets to celebrate each other's pets.
Nice.
Wait, so this is still happening on Mondays?
Mondays.
So
yeah.
we're going to be looking
My dog
for
picture. Okay.
the turtle to be showing up on
Yeah,
Master
I think
Monday.
our picture
Yes.
has to go up. Yes.
She will absolutely be
It
excited.
will be retweeted.
I need to take more pictures of Ellie during stuff. She mostly
Oh
sleeps.
wow! Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Trying to
Camo.
blend with the blanket right there. Look, it's trying to blend in with the comforter. Be slick over there.
That's how I keep her quiet. She has to be near me.
She's out.
Sleeping through this whole thing.
Did you give her sleeping pills before we started?
She's like a cat. She sleeps most of the day and has energy for like 15 minutes.
She's dreaming. You should put an empty bottle of Jack Daniels next to her.
That is just so wrong. It's just so wrong.
We're not big drinkers in this family. I don't think we have that.
Oh man.
Where did you get the Psych pillow?
NBC's website, USA store.
Okay,
Right.
cool. In the musical, there was a cover for iPhones that's like a Psych cover. How do you get that cover?
I think that's on the website too. I
Is
believe.
it?
Yeah.
And yeah, the
They
NBC.
have a lot of stuff on that site.
But we never know what the merchandise is, and then someone will show up with it. It's
Yeah.
like, when did we start
Yeah,
selling that?
Oh wow. Okay.
They're making a new show right now. It has a 3-hole punch on it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Lies.
It's like the highlight of all the quotes and like fan-related stuff, and it has a whole bunch of stuff, including a picture of a 3-hole punch.
That's
Did they all get the
awesome.
book?
And I told Tim Meltriger, and he seemed excited.
Yeah, the book came out, right? The guide to
Okay.
crime fighting
You
book.
saw that book?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there it is.
My like psych wall held up by my pineapple bookend.
Oh, Alyssa, did you read it?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Is it any good?
It is. I
Awesome.
read it like the whole thing.
Go Tim Meltriger.
Now are you ready to do some crime fighting now?
Probably not.
Does it teach you? Does it teach you?
Yeah, it's Psych's Guide to Crime Fighting
I mean, it's
for the
Yeah.
totally unqualified.
You know, Tim
That's it.
Meltriger did a lot of work on that book and didn't get much credit for it. So shout out to him if you liked it.
Mr. 3-hole
It's
punches.
really good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think we're done here, right? Are we done here? We have to go.
Yeah.
But we had lots of fun.
Place is-
Thanks for all the
place
questions.
is dead to me.
There's so sorry we didn't get to all of them.
In honor of the poster you
Make
see
sure-
in the back right there, we have to do a
Oh, yeah.
Suki is mine.
It's really nice to meet you, girls. It was fab.
It was very exciting to see you, Allie.
Watch the musical
Yes.
on Sunday.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Thanks for having fun with us.
Bye.
All right, everybody.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
My name is Yang.
Yeah.
My name is Yang. My name is